Well, I'm at work and one of my coworkers went off the trail to use the bathroom and found something very special. This is a rat snake in the Florida Panhandle. As you can see, no pattern on the head. Stripes down the body and a very yellow coloration overall. So this is phenotypically a gray rat. A yellow rat. So this should be a gray rat snake. We're in gray rat snake range. I know there's a lot of confusion with taxonomy. Down here, typically these are considered the gray rat, whereas farther east you get the eastern rat snake, which is what this looks like. But it looks like it's just a genetic anomaly. It's a gray rat snake that's yellow with stripes, which is crazy. Like I don't usually get too hyped up about rat snakes, but this excites me. There's virtually no pattern on the ventral side. It looks like a rat snake that would come from coastal Georgia. And we're in the panhandle of Florida, where I've seen, on this very trail, I've seen pure white oak phase gray rat snakes. So this is very odd. So pretty stoked about it. It's always nice seeing genetic anomalies like this in the wild. And like I said, if you were in a different part of Florida or in coastal Georgia, this would be your run-of-the-mill, average-looking rat snake. But here, very odd. Very, very odd. See that yellow between the scales. Odd, but cool. I love it. That head. No pattern whatsoever. A little bit of a stripe behind the eye, but not much. Cool snake. Look at that yellow. Alright. Well, we're going to let this crazy looking little rat snake go. Look at that. I saw a corn snake with this pattern. Had the pinstripes like that, but it was DOR. So it's nice to finally get it's not a corn snake, but get a live rat snake with the stripes and a place where they're not supposed to have stripes. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Just block them away from the rocks. There we go. Let me get my hand around him. Yeah, he knows how to get away. Oh. You got it? Yep. I got it. No worries. So here's the siren. It looks like a lesser siren. It just looks funky. Cool kind of salamander.
He's low-key really cute. So are they like blind, or do they just like look like that?
They can see. They just have very small eyes. They don't really rely on their vision. They use their smell. Yeah. All right, Taylor found a newt.
Newt.
Nice little eastern newt. That's
so cute.
That's the he looks like he's kind of in between the aquatic and terrestrial stage. He's missing a leg, so something's.
He's got some battle scars on his back along.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool though, like seeing him still move the little nub. He must have just
Alright guys, we're out here road cruising in the rain in December, so don't know there's going to be many snakes out, but it is, and it's like 70 degrees and the rain is making it feel a little bit warmer because this rain's actually warm rain instead of being cold. And we just found something that loves those conditions, a little spadefoot toad. And they're called that because they have these little spades on their feet. You can see it there. They use to dig into the sandy soil. And you don't usually see these because they spend the majority of their year under the ground, and they come out in conditions like these to go to their ponds to breed. Cool little toads, and they're very pretty. They can be very yellow, have beautiful eyes. Strange little toads, and some species of these glow under a black light. Yeah, pretty cool. Gonna get a few voucher shots of this guy and let him go. Finally, we got us a mole salamander, the thing I was hoping to see out here. That is fantastic. Look at this creature. What a majestic little creature. This is my first one in Florida too. Close relatives to the marbled salamander and tiger salamander.
It's a fella.
Yeah, he's definitely a fella. He's well endowed. Wow. Magnificent. I love these guys. I've seen plenty in Georgia. He looks a good bit different from the ones I've seen up there. He looks a bit bigger actually, but pretty cool. He's kind of drab. The ones I'm used to seeing have blue flecks all over him. Keep looking. Wow, wow, wow. We're gonna get some photos of him and keep looking. That's a good sign. All right, we're gonna get this lovely little salamander off the road. He looks like he's going to do that for himself, except he's going the wrong way. He's going down the road. We just pulled up on a salamander in the road. It's another Talpoidium. Little mole salamander. And I'm going to go ahead and scoot him off the road because it is raining really hard right now. But he's pretty cool. He's got little flecks on him. Awesome stuff. Okay. But we're watching two mole salamanders sprint across the road as fast as their little legs can carry them.
There's one further down.
There's another one.
See it? Oh, you just missed it.
He got to the side.
It was like further up.
But it's a mole salamander, right?
Yeah.
Okay, one right here. It was raining so hard we couldn't get out without getting absolutely soaked and all the camera equipment soaked. So we took a break, but we're back at it. And really we're about to leave because we've seen so many of these things just flying across the road. So I think we've got our fill of mole salamanders for the night. So we're going to move this guy across and continue. We're making one more pass and then we'll be headed home. Ah! Ah! Ah, he's sprinting! Look at this little creature. Let him get back to his thing. Get to digging and being a little mole. Running! He's running! There he goes. Wrong way, dude. Go that way. There you go. So you guys can see the conditions that these mole salamanders like. It's pouring down rain right now, and it seems like as the rain gets heavier, there's just more and more coming out. And they're all sprinting across the road, and not all of them, but most of them have been going that direction, which means there's probably an ephemeral pond over there they're all going to breed in. Pretty cool, and it's probably the pond where they were hatched as well. Snake in the road. Was not expecting that. It's a ribbon snake. Okay, well, cool.
Oh, he's dooting.
Look at him. I thought it was something way bigger than that.
I also did.
Is this what we saw?
I don't know.
Yeah, it had to have been.
I mean, maybe just because he was glowy.
Yeah. Well, there's a snake. I did not think we'd see a snake tonight, but
I mean, it's still pretty
I'm
warm
wrong.
out.
It is,
And
actually.
Now the rain stopped.
I bet this guy's hunting salamanders and frogs. Pretty big ribbon snake. Well, cool. Guys, I'm out here in some wet prairie seepage habitat, and I went to roll this log. On top of it is this little guy. This looks like a dwarf salamander. Maybe a Hillis's dwarf salamander. I need to check. But that is pretty cool. And he's just sitting on top of this log. That's pretty crazy. Gonna get some photos. If that is a Hillis's dwarf salamander, that is my lifer. It's pretty awesome. He's just curled up like that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It's kind of overcast. Well, it's really overcast. It's really cool out. Not sure what the temperature is, but it's got to be like no warmer than 60 degrees. So that's pretty awesome. Well, I'll get some photos. I'll get back to work, and we'll keep moving. Just walking this trail right here, and I flipped my first slimy salamander in Florida since I was like 3 years old. I think. I could be wrong on that. I could have seen one in Florida since. Probably have, actually, but, you know. Found one under this log. This is my first one since moving down here, I should say that. Oh. Let him go. Guys, I'm out here at the seep. It's power line cut. Just flipped a little southern ringneck, which is a snake I don't see a lot of down here, so it's pretty cool. Diodophis punctatus. Little tiny guy. Cool to see these in the sandhills. I don't see a lot of them in the sandhills, so. Welcome find in North Florida. Pretty happy about that. I'm gonna put him back. I saw a pseudotriton earlier today, but it slurped down into a hole, so didn't video it, but pretty cool. Old box turtle. This thing looks ancient. Look at those divots.
He has seen some shit before.
I saw this tree and I thought it looked nice, and I was like, there's got to be a corn snake in there. So I peeled back this bark. Notice it's still on the tree, but I peeled it back, and this little guy was in there. Beautiful little corn snake. I was able to extract him without ripping the bark off the tree to get a look at him. Probably one of the nicer baby corn snakes I've found. He is very vibrant for his age. Look at that belly. Beautiful reds on there. They love to live in these trees where they feed on anoles and skinks and things of that sort while they're small, and then once they get big enough, they'll move into other habitat. But when they're juveniles, they use these trees a lot. A lot of people, when they see a pine snag like this, they think of scarlet king snakes, but honestly, I found way more of these in trees than I have scarlet king snakes. Not to say king snakes don't use them, but I'd say the corn snakes use them just as much when they're juveniles anyways. Pretty cool. We're gonna let him go and keep looking around.